Officials in Alaska say calmer weather may allow the Coast Guard to inspect a Shell oil rig that ran aground Monday. They say there are no signs that it is leaking. The rig is grounded on a remote island east of Kodiak, Alaska. As Lee Cowan reports, high winds and rough seas are hampering efforts to get to the scene.
Aground on a rocky shoreline, Shell's $290 million drill barge is at the mercy of the merciless waves, some close to 50 feet high. Although all 18 crew members were evacuated off the Culloch by the U.S. Coast Guard, what remains are more than 160,000 gallons of fuel and oil stored in her hull. And that has Captain Paul Mailer worried.
I can tell you we're taking this as a very big deal. Anytime you have a risk that this presents, we have to take this as a big deal.
For now, the Culloch's steel hull, made to withstand the Arctic ice, is holding. But as a precaution, as many as 500 people from an alphabet soup of state and federal agencies are staging equipment up and down the coast to help contain and clean up any leak or spill.
There's always the threat. This vessel's on the rocks, and there are still very heavy seas. So that's why we're moving with all the response equipment and preparing.
The Culloch doesn't have its own propulsion. It was being towed to Seattle for routine maintenance when it broke loose from its tugs in a massive storm. It's used largely for test drilling and is part of Shell's effort to open Arctic waters to oil production, one of the last untapped regions in the U.S. But that exploration has been opposed by environmentalists out of fear the Arctic's harsh conditions are no match for even the most robust equipment. That fear is now being tested in one of the most remote parts of the Gulf of Alaska's frigid waters. For CBS This Morning, I'm Lee Cowan in Los Angeles.